Yo, 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 BigH Trucking. Another fiasco coming to you from I64, mile marker 160 in Kentucky. I'm on the side of the road because I blew a hole in my upper radiator hose. I've been here for 2 hours, and apparently in Kentucky there's no roadside assistance that works 24 hours a day. I'm telling you, folks, this country is unbelievably a shithole of the world. You can't get food at 3 o'clock in the morning. So you want to be a hero. This is how you get treated as a hero. We supply the country's food source. We should be on the top of the totem pole. But yet, we're at the bottom where it percolates. Can't get food. Barely get coffee. Can't get roadside assistance. Doesn't come out till 7 o'clock. You know, everybody needs their sleep. What have we turned into as a country is just unbelievable. It's just sad. Anyway, a hell of a week, man. Welcome to the trucking world. Gotta put a smile on my face. 3 triangles out. Flashes are on. I'm off on the shoulder. You guys, people can see me when they turn the corner for at least a mile. But yet we get truckers who decide to stay in the right-hand lane and blow past me with like that much room. Where do we train these truckers? Who trains these truckers, man? Who doesn't have... raise your hand if you don't have common sense. Yeah, I'm nasty, man. I'm nasty. I can't believe that I can't get roadside assistance to come out before 7 o'clock. Everyone's closed. It's just unfathomable. Again, not only can you not get food at truck stops at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't even get roadside assistance. 2 cops came past me. Not one of them stopped to see if I wasn't dead. It's just, yeah, it's just unbelievable. You know, days like today, I feel like, you know what, I didn't like the sales world for many different reasons, but in the trucking world, folks, you guys coming in, prepare yourself for stuff that will happen and can happen. Now, I've got a pair of tools and I've got a gallon of antifreeze. I tightened down 2 screws last night, which somehow were a little loose. I climbed mountains yesterday coming out of Virginia, through West Virginia, if you know 77. That's up and down, up and down, and up and down. So once I got into 64, got on the other side of, I'd say, Hurricane, West Virginia, is when the trouble started. Again, I managed to pull over, tighten down some screws, refill the antifreeze. I got 40 miles down the road to a Flying J. Stop. I looked at everything. Now, of course, I can't look under the hose because I have a windshield wiper fluid, a whole bunch of stuff, you know, in my way, so I can't dissect it. I'm certainly not going to take apart a hose that's 200 degrees. But it failed on me about 20 miles after I left Flying J. And yeah, no, I sit here and wait because, again, there's no roadside assistance 24 hours a day in the state of Kentucky. Nope. Just like yesterday when I was going for a washout in Virginia, 8 o'clock, washout place opens up at 8 o'clock, 8 to 4. Beautiful building. 3 diesel pumps. 8:15 in the car in the parking lot, sitting there. I decided to do some more research, and I realized I'm only 10 miles away. There's a blue beacon for my pickup, so I boycotted. So basically, I could have left hours early, because I wanted to get a washout. I was 3 minutes from the place. And if you guys know what a washout is like, to take potatoes that are caught in the seams of your trailer, it's a pretty grueling prospect. So, and I don't know why Prime does potatoes with perforated floors. I just, you should put like slip sheets or something underneath it anyway, to avoid the potatoes getting stuck in there. But anyway, not my company, not my business. I just go do my job. But this is what I'm at. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I want to make this video long and drawn out. I'm not a happy guy. I'm not a happy guy. I'm not a happy guy. Again, I'm a little dismayed that I can't get roadside assistance at, you know, at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta wait till 7 o'clock. And on top of that, I gotta recontact Road Assist to remind them to call Loves, because I guess, you know, I don't know. So I gotta do that in like 15, 20 minutes. So I wanted to make a quick video. And again, this is my journey. It doesn't necessarily mean that these results are gonna be your results. These are my results. Since the year 22, at the end of 21, 22, I've had nothing but problems with this truck, sensors, just certainly not making the money this year that I did last year, even though I'm having some good weeks. It seems that I cannot run a week, maybe 10 days before something else comes to pass. Now, if this continues as a business owner operator, I've got to make a decision. Is it worth it to keep going? I just may have to walk away, because I can't keep taking loss after loss after loss after loss. I can't do it. It's not financially feasible. Now, we're in an economic downturn. I mean, my portfolio has gotten hammered 60%. You know, in hindsight, should I have sold out? Yeah, I should have managed it better. Rebought now. Now's the time to buy when it's low. But I'm also on a 5 to 10 year plan where leave it alone, just keep adding to it. You know, I'm in between a rock and a hard place, as the metaphor goes, as the acronym goes. Damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. But getting back to trucking, you know, it's been one problem after another. I just cannot seem to get up off the ice. Once I do, I get back on my feet, something else happens. Whether it's my fault, I mean, 97% of it's not my fault. Those 2 tires I popped, that's my fault. That I'll take blame on, no problem. But everything else with this truck is not my fault. It's not Prime's fault. I'm not blaming anybody at Prime. It's the way we go about doing things in this country today. It's pass laws, in this case EPA laws. Let's get a whole bunch of trucks on the road, and then we'll figure out the problem once the problems start arising. That's what happened with my sensors. Each and every year the EPA forces the trucking manufacturers to minimize the amount of smog or pollutants that the engine emits. And from what I was told from Peterbilt, they just slap all these sensors on, keep their fingers crossed, but they know in turn that problems are going to start arising, and then the engineers get to work on the problems that arise, and they finally put a solution together. These sensors have been going on, in my case, trucks have been dealing with this for over a year. They just finally sent a few months ago through the interweb, the waves in the air, remotely, where they did an upgrade, a software upgrade, and it seems to have solved all the problems. So just a little tidbit on that. They just have to meet EPA standards each and every year. It gets worse and worse. Now again, my results vary. Not to say that the truck you're going to get are going to go through these issues, but at the end of the day, the issues are the issues, and they're compounding, and every time Now, this shouldn't force me to have my load, and I'm not getting paid shit. If anybody knows, going out of Virginia, you're not getting paid much, but, you know, God forbid this was a situation where I'd have to go to Peterbilt. Again, I have to get a hotel. I have to sit there, wait for the truck to get fixed, providing they have parts. You know, balancing act, right? It's a balancing act. But just be warned, coming into the trucking business, whether you go company, lease, owner op, you buy a truck, you're all those going to run into problems. It's how you look at it, what's best for you. Still, I'm happy with my choice. I wouldn't go company. The last couple of weeks have been phenomenal weeks for me. But then in between those weeks, I get punched. You know, I was down and out for 2 days because I got sick. Cuts into my check. Starting off this week, not such a great load. I'm on the side of the road. Let's hope that it's a quick fix. They can get the up a radiator hose, throw some fluid in there, and fill it up, and off we go. If not, then there's an underlying problem that's got to be dissected. That means we got to find a safe place, get somebody to repower the trailer, and go from there. All right, folks, enough out of BigH Trucking. Just wanted to come at you, my journey, my story, the truth. Have a great day.